What it do? This your host Big Worm on CitySpeaksPodcast.
Going straight in. Name a nigga hottest, I'm guessing I don't know on. Brother got the purse, so shit I had to cop 4 on. Better get some more on. Got a little bitch, you wanna get it in. I told her bring a friend, I'm hitting both of them. Been down for a minute, it's time to turn it up, so who want me? Just got a chop in a FN, who won't be? They seen the diamonds, now I swear the whole crew on me. Just signed a deal and got a big bag, who want 300? ENT, that's the fam. I used to be the...
Yo, what it do? This your host Big Worm on CitySpeaksPodcast. Back with another episode. I got a special guest in the building, BuckSosa.
What up, what up?
How you living, man?
I'm good. 2020 been a real good year for me. It sounds crazy, but
it
crazy. Really has. It's been crazy for a lot of people, but it's been a lot of positive stuff going on as far as musically with me. Like I done got a deal. I done my life done changed basically.
For the people that don't know who BuckSosa is, just give them a small intro. I know we're gonna touch on a lot of stuff. Just give them a small.
I'm from Progress Village, Tampa, Florida. One time for the killers, Mr. MR.IMSOTAMPA, 2-step. If you don't see, most people they be like they don't know the name, but they know the music, and that's like usually if somebody rap MR.IMSOTAMPA to them, they gonna know exactly who I am. Yeah. Oh, you that boy? Oh, you the MR.IMSOTAMPA boy? That's what it is. So it's the music out there. So
yeah, they know the music.
So that's the big. I'd rather the music be out there than just the name, and they don't know what I'm. So
Got you. Well, man, I appreciate you sitting down. I tell this story a lot when I first running in, how we met. You was doing the giveaway. You was feeding the 5 families.
Yeah, we the groceries. Yeah, and that was, man, they all appreciated because they knew it wasn't like me just trying to show it. You see how we did it. We just was. They thought it was a joke. Like they was really scared. Like they really was like, come, you showed this enough. Like the lady had like $80 worth. I'm like, nah, you got 200. Go up to 200. Her and her son like.
I always tell people about the time when the son like I can get 2 check sodas.
Yeah, he was like,
I was like, damn, boy, my boy like, really touching family,
yeah,
boy.
Like, that was when he looked at me like, I'm like, get 2. He like,
yeah,
nah, he thought it was a joke. I'm like, yeah, man, it's real out here. For that jit to say like, yeah, that let you know his family's out here really struggling. So you gotta appreciate everything. 2 boxes of check sodas, that was a lot to a little boy, so what he used to. Like that's
how did you get that? How did you come about like wanting to give back to people, always looking out for the smaller, less fortunate?
I was homeless before. When my mama got out of prison in Chicago, we was homeless, so like she ain't the type of person that like really want help from people. So she ain't really, even though she knew she kind of couldn't handle me and my big brother, she still made us like, we stayed in shelters. Then she actually ended up getting a job with Jesse Jackson. But it was a little period of time where we was like struggling. But I didn't look at that struggling because I was a little kid. It was just, I thought this is what life was,
Yeah.
It was kind of funny. You see some crazy stuff going on in them shelters. Like, homeless people violent. They used to be fighting and all. So, But now when I got older, I realized like, dang, we was going through it, so it's like it's already in me to help people that I could relate to. Like I've been in your shoes before. A lot of rappers, they say, "Oh, I don't struggle." They struggle because they got a PS4 and
yeah.
It was used.
That ain't really,
it was used. It wasn't
really
branded like something like that. They got a used game, or they got a 55-inch TV. They wanted a 70. Like, man, that ain't struggling.
Petty shit.
Like that silver spoon, man.
You said it's been a crazy year. It's crazy, but a big year for you. How the coronavirus been affecting the way you moving with the music and everything?
Man, the coronavirus kind of slowed down everything, but it helped. But I don't necessarily know how if everything would have played out the way it did if it wasn't for the corona. So I don't even know. Like, I just don't judge like how it went because it worked out. But maybe if it wasn't for the corona, I probably wouldn't have got noticed because timing is everything. Like, it just so happened that when the world shut down, a label called on my phone because they more tuned into social media because that's all they could do.
To sit down and chat social.
Ain't no telling like that. So everything worked out perfect for me. But as far as like the virus and everything, it's just, man, it's crazy. Like 5 years from now, we're gonna be like, man, y'all remember we had to wear masks? That shit was crazy.
That might be the new norm. I might, what? I think I'm gonna stick to the mask.
That's what's crazy. It's like, damn. But in some countries they like that. Like, what is it like over there in like India or somewhere, like they
probably China. I think China like that too.
So it's like that might be the new. I done heard niggas like, damn, I know she look good under that mask. Like, it's already changing. Like, the world already, it's shit crazy. It's like, yeah, like people adapting already, and it's normal. So it's like, and I seen a throwback picture. This ain't the first time. It was some virus a long time ago. They had the law that you would go. I want to say the
coronavirus been around for years. This a different.
Yeah, this was. It was like but this was. I don't know if it was some that was like killing people back then, and they had signs like, "Oh, you go to jail if you don't wear the mask." So this like a repeat.
We just reliving it.
Yeah, this is our time. It's crazy, but when you really sit down and think about it, you like, damn, the world shut down. Like, it's crazy.
It's big label, 300 ENT.
Yeah,
how that
with
came,
the big dogs.
Big dog? How that came about? How 300 reached out to you?
They reached out to me through MR.IMSOTAMPA Stallion manager, T Ferris.
Yeah.
So I always tell the story like it just so had like timing is everything, because I wouldn't have even replied to him if I wasn't just. I'm sitting in the house watching Breakfast Club. Meg Thee Stallion was talking about the case she had with Carl Crawford and 1501.
Yeah.
So she was like, oh, Carl Crawford, that's the one that owned the label, but she was like, I never really met him. I always worked with T Ferris. So I just knew the name because I literally a day or two before I just had watched that interview. So I'm like, damn.
So that interview, you wouldn't even know who T Ferris was.
Yeah, so I wouldn't even know who it was because he ain't got like a blue check or nothing. It's like
regular.
So I'm like, nah, this can't be the person. So when I go on my DM, it's so many DMs on Instagram that they just say 99 plus. So I just was bored just looking. So one said T Ferris. I'm like, what? I said, I just seen that name. So he said, hey, I'm trying to get in contact with you. The label trying to hit you up. So I'm like, nah, this can't be real.
How many DMs you get like that? Like
people always try to like offer you little. A lot of that be seeming. That's why it just seemed like another one of them type of little, like little scams or something. Say cheese out. Let's fake little say cheese emails that try to make people paid or it's always little stuff like that. So what's crazy is my phone number attached to my Instagram. So somehow he texted me. I guess he noticed that, so he texted me. He was like, hey, this T Ferris. The label really trying to get in contact with you. So I called him. I'm like, hold up. That's 2 strikes. Let me call him. Let me see what's up. So when I called him, I hear his voice. I'm like, hold up. He do sound country like he from Houston. This might be the real.
It might be him.
So when I really figured, he said, man, the label finna call you in 10 minutes. So I propped my phone up like, I'm waiting. 10 minutes. I'm looking at the clock like, it's been 8 minutes. Okay, got 2 more. Shit. They really called. So I'm like, damn, it's really happening. But I always thought, okay, when you sign the record deal, you got to go up there, you got to sit at the round table and play your music.
Yeah.
It was nothing like that. It was everything done through the phone. I just sent music. They liked all the music I had already done. They signed a contract. They all just through the email. Damn. Never even like physically met the people. So I had did like a video chat with Kevin Lyles, that's the president of the label. Once I seen him on there, I'm like, oh yeah, this for real. This for real. But what's crazy, after it sounds crazy, but after I hung up from with him, I threw up.
Oh,
like I had went into shock. Like I started throwing up.
Oh,
like, oh shit, like it's my whole life.
Yeah, I would say that's lifetime. I probably would have thought
Cause
too.
it's like
I would have fainted.
It's exactly like somebody got drafted into the league.
Yeah.
Cause the same, like the money is like that type
Everything
of money.
you work to, you.
But it's like the only difference is rapping is just overnight. One in the league, you know you finna be in the draft. You know this. This was just unexpected. Within 2 or 3 days, your life is complete opposite. Man, I went in a shock. I thought I was finna have a seizure. I'm throwing up like, damn. I had to stop and just I was driving. I started throwing up. I pull over. I'm just like, damn.
Life changing.
Nigga, you finna.
Yeah, you finna blow.
And then when I was kind of nervous to really tell people about it. Because I'm like, damn. If I tell people, they going to think, oh, this nigga got $1 million.
Yeah.
Like, you know. What that movie Lottery Ticket with Bow Wow, like
running around
when
the
they
project.
find, like so it's like they find out you got the money,
and
it was I wouldn't say
cousins?
it wasn't like that. It wasn't exactly like Bow Wow, but it changed people. Like as soon as I announced it, like
automatically think you rich.
I done fell out with so many people, man. It'd be crazy.
Well, that been the biggest change since signing people.
Yeah, and people will come at you. You could be. People would come straight in the room and say, "You acting funny, huh?" Damn, I ain't even said what's up or nothing.
They just came with already preset it.
Yeah, like it made me Rod Wave actually says that popular loan when he was like, if you don't come to, he said in an interview, he was like, he don't like barbecues, but if he don't come now, they'll say, oh,
say something bad about him. He acting funny. Yeah.
I know exactly what they're talking about. I go through the same stuff now. But this only the beginning. It's gonna get worse, but I ain't tripping.
Yeah. Do you worry with 300 being such a big label? Do you worry about like priority of like artists? Like I don't know how it works, but I know I always hear about artists saying like,
I heard that word
on the
too.
label.
Like I heard it, but I ain't really worry about it just because I don't sound like nobody that's out. So that's how I got signed, just being different. I'd be worried if I was like an auto-tune rapper or something like that sound like everybody. That's when I'd be worried. But I feel like if I was one of them, I wouldn't even got signed because it's a million people that sound exactly like each other. Even if they sound good,
still sound
this
like
other person sound great. So, you know, you got to pick what your lane is. If it worked, I feel like I wouldn't even got this far to fail. Like that'd be crazy.
Sound crazy.
Like damn, I finally people from Tampa don't get deals, especially not no major people that got like some little chitlin circuit type shit, like some shit like that, but not no. I'm in the big league, so it's like, nah, some gotta give. Like I ain't worried about the priority thing at all, really. It's like I know you gotta build yourself up, you gotta build your fan base up. So I'm more on not even really worried about what the label got going on. I'm more worried about how I'm gonna get the people. I ain't even dependent on the label. Like I'm worried about my own. I got my own money. I'm doing everything still like they don't even exist. So now when I sit back like damn, I do need a little help. Let me go reach out to the label. I done already did so much work on my own that they know. So they like, yeah, let us just give them a little boost and that's, you know.
Do that be the balance of, cause I know it being independent is like popular, people say independent and like choosing the label, that be the balance of.
Niggas be lying. Niggas is not independent. Niggas be they be saying independent, but they done signed a contract with a nigga on the streets that got some dope money.
And he
done started a little label. Now that's still a contract too. You done took 50,000 from this nigga. That's a contract. You not independent. You sign up under, and that's the dumbest. A lot of people do that type of shit. Like most like niggas in the streets, they get that street money and they feel like, oh, that nigga got some talent. Oh, let me put some money behind him. But you gotta sign this paper. And the nigga know, man, I ain't really got the money. And shit, we on the streets, he ain't gonna cross me. We together. But when them big labels come, they gonna be like, damn, oh you can't tell them you're independent because you gotta tell them, oh, I did sign this contract with such and such. And now when they come and ask the person, hey, how can we get him out of the contract? I need $1 million. Yeah. And that's, so a lot of people get looked over by that type of stuff. It be, man, don't fall for that. Do not fall for that. And that go on a lot in Tampa.
Yeah, I already know. What's the next focus to take that next step to BuckSosa? Like you working on building the fan base?
Yeah, building the fan base, like more exposure to the world. As far as I'm gonna start doing more videos, like, and promoting the videos more like world star type stuff. Cause that's all it really is. Just put more money into yourself. It really just take money to get yourself out. Like if you got talent, it ain't necessarily like you buying you have to pay your way into it because everything costs money. Like world star know what they're worth to your career, so you got to pay them. If you gonna, I feel like it's certain avenues that if you can afford it, it's not really a cheat code. It's an investment. The investing come in different ways. Some people invest in houses. Some people invest in all type of stuff. So the investing that's a big part of it. Like, so if you gonna really take music serious, and that's when I had to talk with myself, like, okay, you done bought everything you wanted, literally everything. So now, I'm in Tampa. How can I get them people over there in the UK to know who I am? Some people think, oh, I'm in Tampa, I want to get Orlando to know who I am. What the fuck? Orlando? You could drive down here. If that's the case. I'm trying to get everywhere. Like, so, that's the main focus as far as, and I'm trying to do it without the labor help. Like, that's the main focus with me. Like, not saying I want them. If y'all gonna help me, help me nigga out. Help me. But I would feel better. Like, I'm still like that. I got that drive for myself to wanna, if I can get across the country on my own, if I get across the world on my own, the label know they got them a champ.
Yeah.
So,
How long you been rapping?
Like,
how long you been taking rap serious?
Oh, see, that's two different questions. Niggas be rapping.
I've been rapping since.
Niggas been rapping since I was in a tub with my toys and shit. No, I've been taking rap serious since like January of last year.
They already signed the deal.
Yep. I actually made a post. I had tweeted, and I was like, because I was rapping before, and I was just working and shit. Like, stuff just kept happening. I had kids. It's like stuff with life just slow you down, and you don't really have the drive to, like, you be like, man, I gotta make some money now. I can't wait on this shit. Bills due now. So
every 30.
That shit discourage you from rapping. So, but that also make you lose yourself. Like, damn, am I gonna be doing this the rest of my life, just paying bills? Hell no. Let me make something work. I knew I wasn't finna be no athlete. It's too late for that shit. I'm already out of shape. Shit. What else I'm finna do? I ain't really trying to go to college. I ain't really got that type of pay. Like, I was happy as soon as I graduated. You know when they be like, oh, you gonna miss high school? Never.
He was out of there.
Never. I ain't walking back in that motherfucker. Like, so it's just, I had to figure out something. And I knew, like, I had a little song that was out. Like, I was just, like, putting out music and people was, like, liking it. So I'm like, man, let me really take this serious. I made a post and I was like, I'm going to try to put out, I think I said 3 mixtapes this year. That ain't happened because I realized, well, I was going to try to do it, but then when I seen that it don't even take a whole mixtape. All it take is one song. So I just started focusing on them one songs. Then I linked up with Faith because we from the same hood. So when
Jet Faith from Parkville? I ain't know that.
Yeah, like his family and all from out there. So nigga really from the farm, my Parkville village, country boy. So,
shout out Jet Faith.
Shout out Jet Faith. So like Faye even knew I wasn't really taking it serious. So when I hit him up, he like, man, you playing, man. You ain't really trying to rap. So I'm like, nah, bro. Like, just come play me some beats, man. Just play me the beat. So when he played me the beats, I had got some, but I ain't even really write to him. Like, I still got him on my phone. So I ended up putting my first project together. I dropped it like May 28th last year. And then when I seen I was trying to give them out for free. People was buying them.
That's hard.
I'm like, oh, hell no. Nah. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, people wouldn't even let me. Like, or they'll take it for free and they'll come back and pay me. Hey, nah, I like that. When your next tape coming out? So then I hit Faye like, hey, I feel like I need to focus on that one song. He came out there and he played beats for me, the Pocket Village. He playing beats. He played that MR.IMSOTAMPA beat. My homeboy like just fake juking out. I'm like, man, you know, that'd be hard if I could
bring that sound back.
Just to do something different, because everybody want to sing right now. Everybody want to, you know,
humming and all
this. Let me take it back. What you know? Took over. I'm talking about it. Every weekend since that song came out, I get at least 5 or 10 videos, different club, different events. The world shut down right now. I still get party videos. Like, I done performed at a wedding. But the crazy thing about that song when it first came out, locally it was so many people like, oh, that's dance music. Oh, that's dance. Oh, we ain't on that. Now, every one of you niggas have a song like that.
It started the way you and Faye started the way.
That's crazy. And they calling Faye saying, hey, I need a beat like Buck. But y'all was just, I know what happened. But, so what happened with Faye too, I realized you don't need that whole tape. Let me come with a song after that, because I ain't trying to be no one-hit wonder.
Was it pressure after because I'm thinking MR.IMSOTAMPA got almost 500,000 views on YouTube. Yeah. Was it pressure?
It ain't no pressure, because that can't even be duplicated, because that was organic. I didn't even promote it. It ain't even, if you see it in the video, it's the people like it that much. That's a real word of mouth song. And you gotta hear that you gotta hear that. Oh, play this, play that, play that. Like, that's, so it can't be duplicated. That's just the takeoff. That's like the breakthrough record. You don't even really try to chase it, because you would lose yourself trying to chase a one hit. But I was more focused on not trying to be in one lane. Okay, people know me for this. Let me make sure I let them know I can do other types of music too. So I made sure, I think I did 5 Fridays in a row. I dropped a different type of single, just to show like the range. Your versatility, 2-Step was the last one I did. As soon as I dropped it, everybody got to calling. Every DJ hey, I need that one. And it was similar to when I dropped MR.IMSOTAMPA. I'm like, okay, this ain't really like MR.IMSOTAMPA. It's a different type of song, but it got that same effect. But when them damn labels called, I'm like, oh, nah. Tokyo Jets posted it. Waka Flocka commented on it. I'm like, hold up. MR.IMSOTAMPA ain't do this. This more industry. This might be the one. Alamo Records called me first before
300.
Before 300, but they was more on some numbers types. Oh, let me see how the numbers do, and that ain't what you want. You don't want to just be a number to a label, because
they want to see if it'll pop before they. Oh yeah, that's
the difference is 300 ain't care about the numbers; they care about the talent. So people that, even if you ain't out there, to the people that's gonna watch this, you ain't necessarily got to do more numbers than people. Don't look at people's numbers and think they're better than you. Some people might pay for them views. Some people like them for their image, not their music. Image can sell just as much as music. Labels know that. People know that. Women, a light-skinned dude with tattoos, goals and all this, with buds from Florida, a girl in Maine or some shit, and say, damn, I like that nigga. He ain't talking about shit on his song, though. He ain't talking about shit. But, it's, so you know,
the image,
you got some people that try to blow up our image. That's why they, I ain't gonna say it's mumble rap, but that's why they ain't talking about shit. Cause they know they just, let me just portray the Florida nigga and sell that to the people.
They eat it up.
Mm-hmm. Some people gonna eat that up. Then you got people that's gonna, let me tell this story.
Y'all finna get into that.
Let me tell them who I am, where I'm from, about me. You notice the difference because you notice who you stop listening to. Mm-hmm. You notice, like, think of how you were listening to people last year. You don't even remember them niggas.
It was just hot for them.
They was just hot for that week.
How did you develop the art of storytelling?
Just, I feel like I'm in the. Luckily, was born around that time when it was still popular, so I like that type of music. I like.
Who was some of your early influence? Like who you was listening to?
I was like my daddy used to always play Biggie.
Okay,
my auntie, uncle, everybody played Biggie, so it was like I used to make them play it when I was a baby. That's why I feel like that's where most of it come from. But we can fast forward. I still like how Rod Wave can influence people because he tells stories too. Mm-hmm. Like so, it's newer people that still tell stories. 50 Cent told stories, so it's like it's just I feel like it's more relatable when it's real.
Always.
It always get exposed when it's fake because it's like you made that like fiction ain't okay. When you at the movies. You a little more scared of that movie when it's say based on a true story. Like, damn, that shit can happen for real.
That shit really happened somewhere.
That shit really happened. When you know it's fake, you ain't worried about that shit. When that motherfucker say that based on a true story, you at home like, damn.
What made you put Priceless on MR.IMSOTAMPA Tampa?
I've been rocking with P. That's my sister. That's not my real sister. That's like my sister.
Yeah.
Cause we did a song called All Night. Before I really even took music serious, like I did it, and that was around the time like Ball Grease was popular. I just did a song just for the women, mm-hmm. And when she got on it, like the DJs, like people still play that song to this day. Like people like that song more than like a lot of my songs, and that was just one of my early on records. I didn't even really feel like I could rap then. Okay. I just felt like I was just putting out music like that sound good, but I wasn't really taking it serious yet. But as soon as she actually just had comment. I made a post and was like, I said I want to make a video to MR.IMSOTAMPA. Mm-hmm. Priceless. She commented on it. She said, we're gonna make a video. I'm gonna get on the remix, then we're gonna make a video. It's crazy. We still haven't shot the video, P. Look at the time, P. Look at the time. We still ain't shot it. I'm blaming you. But yeah. And as soon as she dropped it, she had sent it to me at like 11:30 at night. That's when I knew. Because I posted a snippet of it at 11:30 on a Thursday night. I got it on a Thursday. I never forget. That Friday morning, I had went to sleep and woke up. That morning, I had 100 and some DMs. Hey, what's the hold up? Where the song at? We waiting. I'm like, damn. Let me hurry. I just hurry up and slap the little cover together.
Put it right.
Man, it was the West Tampa reunion that weekend. They took that song. Robles, West Tampa, like all the hoods.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you shot them all out too, though.
And we shot them out, and you know, men attracted to women. All these women steady want the song in rotation. A dude with loud music in the car, no, I'm gonna pull up playing this. I'm gonna make the girls go crazy. Mm-hmm. So that's all you hear. I was riding around that day. I got my windows cracked, just trying to ride through the city. I swear to God, every red light I stopped at, I hear my song. I'm like, damn, I'm finna be famous.
That's hard.
Like, this ain't finna be. So now, like, I go places now. I be like, man, ain't no rolling the piece no more. Like, I feel like Kodak. Like, I'm gonna know somebody everywhere I go, and it's a good thing.
Yeah, a good thing. Yeah. It was like that in the store. Everybody put.
Yeah, like people just like you witnessed it. Like,
you got an EP coming, right?
Yeah,
September.
Called The Influence. Yeah, September 11th supposed to be the date.
September 11th. What we expecting? What should we expect on the tape?
you're gonna see that I definitely improved. Every song get better than the last. That's what I aim to do. A lot of people compete with other people. I compete with myself. I feel like that's how I be maneuvering so good, because I ain't really, man, a lot of people in the city in competition with each other. Even when they say they're not, they is at heart, and they be showing, because you allow it to show when something good happen to somebody. It discourage you too much. If you weren't competing with them,
you wouldn't see, you wouldn't see that emotion.
You wouldn't care. You would just keep going. But it's like on the EP, I got, like I say, it's 7 songs, every one different.
No features.
I'm actually finna put Big 290 on one, cause he hard too. I just made a song cause I had to switch a record. That City Girl song that I put out, I had to switch that off the tape. So I'm putting a new song on there, and I'm gonna put Big 290 on there. I got Sweetie Kitty on, she always, that's like my secret weapon. But that's them the only 2 features. But yeah,
put the City Girls song out. What's up, JT? She ain't hit back yet?
Nah, man.
She be in the views.
You watching. Listen, I feel like all I gotta do is meet her.
Yeah.
And it's over, because these diamonds real. You gonna see that I ain't just, city boy. All that playing. Yeah, Tampa shit, yeah. All that, Miami, y'all, yeah. Yeah, you gonna see. I ain't even gonna say too much. She be watching. That's why I got a post. I got it like in my little archive thing. She done I had posted her like a year and a half ago. She put kiss faces on there. Man, my baby mama was beating my ass. I ain't know it was that serious. She like, nigga, I'll kill you in this motherfucker. Like, whew, that gave me hope. Because women know. If they know, she's like, nigga, she ain't that famous. I'm like, well, damn.
How the promoters treat you, like before the Oslo Tampa? How the promoters, were they behind you?
Some of them, like TJ, them, they always been cool with me. Some of them, like some clubs, you got to gain. It's just like a fan base, because different clubs got different crowds. I feel like MSO Tampa really brought everything. It's so neutral that it got in every club. They playing it in what that shit was, like South Tampa, like Franklin Manor, them type of club. They were playing it there.
That's different.
And they playing it in like little hookah lounges. Only white
places
people
that we don't really.
But this 1828 favorite song, you don't get too many songs that balance out like that. It's either gonna be you gonna make some pop shit and they're gonna play it over here in South Tampa, or you gonna make this trap shit and they're gonna play it in 1828. So I feel like that's why a lot of people realize, man, I need to do a song like Buck too. Shit, cause that took him but I told Faye, like a lot of the beats that people be using, I heard them first, like, cause he wanted me to do a couple of them, but I'm like, nah, cause I don't want to be stuck in a box.
Yeah, they do.
Because people be talking about a BuckSosa type beat. What the fuck is a BuckSosa type beat? I don't have one type of sound. Like, what the fuck, y'all? They just want me to be a crank rap, but it's like I got better street songs than y'all. Like J-Way, like people know that. But it's like they just, people crazy. They be like, oh, I need a BuckSosa type. Or they be tagging me and, I bet Buck will rap on this beat. No, the fuck Buck won't. Stop tagging me in that shit, by the way. Be crazy.
So I'm pretty sure my camera going crazy. You dropped 60 on the chain?
Yeah, 60. And this ain't no, like, in person,
yeah, that was
niggas be looking. I see y'all over the mask, like, y'all be cutting your eyes. Niggas be with their girls, niggas and their girls be looking, and I be like, damn, man. I wonder what my girl doing this shit before I got my chain. Cause this some bullshit. The way these niggas girls be looking, that shit be crazy. I swear to God, I ain't never been funny. I swear to God on my kids, niggas girls be like they be, and they try to do a quick look. While the nigga looking that way, they try
to look at it.
Damn, that bitch real. Yeah. So that's why it is. So I say when I get around JT, she gonna see.
She gonna see. Who is J-Way?
J-Way, that's my homeboy James. He got killed, but J-Way, that's what the J stand for. But J-Way is more of a lifestyle. That's probably that's how he is. Just wild, reckless, just on whatever. That's just the J-Way, like
a small segment. You know, I'm from Tampa, and then like Progress Village is like out there. I ain't really like middle school days. I go to the fair, and then you start seeing like Progress Village. Nigga, I'm like, who the fuck is these niggas?
Because think about when we kids, ain't nobody gonna take us. Nigga, mama ain't taking us all the way over here to anything block parties. Now we gotta ride bikes and shit. Hell nah, that's far too.
Yeah, y'all y'all own little.
Yeah, we are own, but it's a whole nother. It's always just been like a getting money, little trapping area. Like the older dudes, they know each other, but you gotta basically get old enough to be able to go to travel to get about it. Cause it's far as hell when you're young. You either, you know.
Being from Progress Village when you was rapping, you never think to be with Tom and Tina Fetty though?
Nah, cause Progress Village and Palm River, we ain't the same. At one point it wasn't even like no. We just be going through it. Like it ain't no.
See, I ain't know that. I was listening to your interview you did with on the porch.
Yeah.
You was saying you lived in the trap with your cousin?
Yeah, that's what I said. I always been like a getting money. Man, that shit, house done got shot up out there. Like, it's out there. You got Progress Village, Clare Mill, Green Ridge, Palm River. None of them really got along with Progress Village. Like, we, the last one, so it's like always been like just crazy shit. But out, my cousin, Buddha, and Sean, like them, my two cousins, they always been on that. They crazy, like they ain't never really gave a fuck about nothing. So it's like, crazy thing is that's who I was living with. I'm still going to school and shit, but
describe that having to still go to school and you live in the trap.
I wanted to drop out so bad because I'm like, damn, I can't get these J's and shit. But I know for a fact my cousin will give me this pack. And he'll let me do it. But he want me to go to school, but if I want to, he'll let me do it because he understand it. But the feds actually came, picked my cousin up. So I'm like, damn, someone was telling me not to get in, like, really getting my hands dirty with that shit because it turned out bad. But it's down to a mind thing. Like, damn, I can make this fast money, but you just got to be able to tell yourself, man, is it worth it? Shit, niggas still going. Every day somebody probably get knocked off. I feel like people gonna live their life how they want to live it. I don't tell nobody how to. You gonna learn your lesson. If you beat the streets and nobody ever have, you might be the first. But you might be one of the ones that get knocked off just like everybody else. So if you're gonna be in the streets, I'll put it this way. Hurry up and get out. Get you some money and hurry up and get out. Don't get comfortable thinking this shit is a job. No. That shit is a quick come up and get out.
You're right about that. So recently, you put on IG, you reconnected with your mother.
Ooh, that chapter is still being wrote, boy.
Still being wrote.
Shit like a heartbeat, boy. That shit up and down. Beep, beep. I'm talking about.
How was the casino date?
The casino date was good. Like, that was on her birthday and stuff. But no lie, like, my mama is a piece of work. I wouldn't say crazy, but she got anger problems. And it's like, can't really be around her that long. Like, it's still a work in progress. But I can't judge as my mama. But man, I done went through it. Like, I done Man, me and my brother laugh about it. Like, we used to get, like, threats. Like, oh, I'll take you to DCL. Like, shit, one time I told the man, take me. Shit, it might be better than this shit. You never know. I swear, like, this shit be, ain't no made up shit. Like, man, she done bust my head with a belt buckle, right? I had to lie and tell the school that I jumped off the bed and hit the radiator. This is in Chicago.
They asking all kind of questions.
You need heat, like, in Chicago, you need a heater. Cause it's cold as fuck. So it was like a radiator that had like, it was in my room for some reason. I had to lie and tell the people, oh, I jumped off the bed and hit the radiator, knowing she bust my shit with a belt buckle. Oh, I should have put your ass in there.
Oh shit!
I spared her.
She from Chicago?
Mm-hmm.
She down here now?
Yeah, she just came down. This is the first time that she kind of really wanted what she attempting to stay down here, but she just like that. That is the type of shit she like is in Chicago. Trouble.
Gotcha. How she feel about the success of the rap?
She was in jail throughout, like me telling her about it.
Mm-hmm.
So for some, like she was believing it, but you know you kind of gotta get out to see it. You can tell a person in jail anything, but I'm really telling her like, nah, this happening. Like I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm really out here making stuff happen. So she get out and she like, damn, this nigga really done made it. I'm like, yeah. And the best part with me is like, with no help, like my daddy don't even know yet. He's still in prison. He get out in March. He been in there since 2000, I think, 2002, some shit like that. But like both of them, like it's no help. So it's like I really, shit. When I die, I'm gonna feel accomplished. Like man, I got a record deal, no help, none of that shit. Like,
you feel like that now?
Mm-hmm.
You big on your kids. You got 2 kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
Big on it. Do the absence of your parents play the effect on how you were, how you are with your kids?
Yeah, cause I feel like I'm a better parent than I am. Yeah, I don't feel like it. So it's a good thing. I don't feel no pity. Like, you know how some people be feeling like you're supposed to feel pity on them because they went without parents. Fuck that. Just
I had that debate all the time.
Nah, you got to. It was meant for you to be that way so you can be a better parent. Some people fall into the trap of being exactly like their parents. Like, oh, I ain't have a father, so he'll be all right. That's the dumbest shit in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, handle your business. It ain't hard. Like, sometimes, I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I don't be with that shit. I cut my phone off. I ain't picking them up this weekend. I'm trying to go hang out. No. I got plans. But it's like, don't just abandon the girl. Like, just help her out. Like, just be there for your kid. The main thing, that karma, like that karma for not taking care of your kids, it come for you. It show. People can act like they take care of their kid, but you can physically look at them. Mm-hmm. Oh, nah, you doing bad. You ain't doing right by your kids. Like, it always fall out like that. Like, you might catch a damn crazy ass case or something just because of that type of karma. Like, he just take care of your kids. That's all I'm gonna say.
You know, today's days I'm starting to see it more in the rap game. But like back in the day, it wasn't ever glorified to be a family man.
Yeah.
You know, they always want you to be like, you got the hoes, you got the bitches. What made you, even with your girl too, cause I didn't peep on the girl, you didn't plan that whole day she wake up. How you develop that? What made you want to even show that?
That gotta be in you. But what it is, most rappers, they glorify it because they never had it. So they're gonna glorify hoes like it's an accomplishment. A nigga from the streets, if he really from the streets, hoes easy to get. Not saying no disrespect to women, but women are like,
they come with the streets.
They come with the streets. You getting the money, you fly, you gonna get you some hoes. Some niggas don't have that until they become a rapper. Now they getting all the hoes. Now they feel like they that nigga. No, you that nigga when you have hoes before all this shit. So it ain't, hoes ain't nothing. Yeah, I like women, yeah, but it ain't like that's a real accomplishment nowadays with grown men now. Shit, niggas is, it's a nigga anywhere, but the same amount of hoes. It ain't really like that ain't really nothing to brag about because it's mediocre type shit. Like women ain't gonna brag about niggas because they know we easy. Shit, just how that shit go.
Oh shit. Let's jump into what the Tampa music scene. What is looking like right now?
Man, that shit going crazy. The first time, I heard rumors of people having deals in the past and shit, but this the first time where I was there when Rose signed with Gucci. Rose know, like he was.
Shout out Rose boy.
Excuse me, his managers like helped me go over my contract. So the deal we know about our deals was actually people from Tampa with major record deals. It ain't never been like this. I think Duda signed or he about to sign. I've been seeing him with a lot of big people. Shout out to him. Reese, T9, my bad. T9, he signed before me. T9 was the first one to actually sign. I think he with Columbia or somebody.
Going crazy.
But yeah, he going crazy. So it's like you got people that's really inspired. Look how, man, Tampa got people acting like it's bad that it's a lot of people in Tampa rapping now. You got 5 niggas that's
signed.
Like
big shit.
But why the fuck wouldn't they be going crazy? Atlanta got 100 signed artists. They don't know there's 10,000 niggas in Atlanta that rap. But
probably,
you know, so probably 1 million niggas in Atlanta that rap. And that's just how that shit go up there. But I feel like Tampa really finna be that new, that's finally finna get that recognition that we needed, because a lot of times shit they act like we was outcasts, like it was bad to be from Tampa. Like we got a motherfucking football team, baseball team, hockey team.
Orlando out the street.
Like no, just Tampa by itself. Like this a main city. It ain't like we no small country. Melly was from what, like Guilford, Florida. Like I never knew what the fuck that was. Like it's people from that's blowing up in Florida from places that I ain't even know what the fuck is that. That's a place. And Tampa is a main city. Like people all over, you know about Lightning, but like so this a main city. But it ain't no rappers from here. What the fuck?
What you think the biggest difference was? Cause you know we always had the wave of like Uwe Jive and Rated R, Tom G. We done had a wave of rappers all the way up to now, but it seem like now it's just like popular.
I feel like social media played a big part into it, and our ability to be able to like connect with other regions. Like we ain't gotta depend. It was a lot of gatekeeping going on before. People probably wasn't. You might got connects, but you ain't gonna tell these people because it's like, man, I ain't get a chance to make it. Hell no, they ain't finna make it. But now we go around that. We ain't no gatekeeping. Social media, we can reach out to who we want to. Like 290, you see Funny Mike posting his stuff. You go on, like it's just overnight with social media, your life just like mine changed. Overnight on social media, your life gonna end up changing. Just keep promoting your music. That shit gonna work. Like I feel like if you a rapper, if you not active on social media, you kind of wasting your time. Like the days of if you get out there and still like hand out CDs and shit, a person gonna look at you like, yeah, you on your grind, but it kind of seemed old. Felt like
a little crazy when you got
CD.
it.
What the fuck? A person would look at a person that's promoting themselves online, because when you stand at the corner store trying to promote your CD, people already looking down on you like, man, this nigga ain't.
You really want to get out the car.
Yeah, you like, man, you probably, even if you take it, you finna throw it out the window. So it's like, now, get more advanced, get with the time. Social media ads, Instagram ads, Say Cheese, just all them different promotions. If people see you look like a superstar, you started popping up on these pages that they follow and they go check. Oh shit. Damn, this nigga on this page too, or on this page too. And that's like, the more your face gets seen, you go on Say Cheese. What? Let's say they say you could kind of make accounts with some of these pages, like give them $5,000. Man, if you and your homeboys can't come up with $5,000 to really promote you, they don't really believe in you. So it's like, if you put that money into you, so let's say you get a budget, put it together. Let's say you put $5,000-$10,000 together, put that on social media promotion, you'll be out of here. So I feel like that's what with the new age rappers in Tampa, we done actually figured out that we ain't got to deal with gatekeeping. We finna promote ourselves. We ain't finna wait on nobody else. You can deal with a lot of people telling you they got connects and all this. When I first was rapping, people would come to me with that bullshit. Oh, I know this person. I know that person. Oh, I can get you here. I can get you there. Nah. People
Do it
just,
yourself.
it ain't, because if this was true, somebody else would have already been and made it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, and the main thing I'm trying to do now is learn the game so that I'm going to be able to start my own label. It's going to be way easier. And I ain't just starting it, I'm making sure people know, look, you're going to be able to start your own label too. Like, I'd rather it be 10 powerhouse labels based out of Tampa. Like, you know, we ain't got to just, we keep having to go, it's what they call that, outsourcing. We got to keep going other places when we got everything we need right here. How the fuck we got to keep going other places? The talent here, the studios, the clubs, like the fan base, everything. We got everything we need.
Do it scare you? Like, you the first one to first artist to get signed from Tampa, and it's a major deal. Do it scare you to be the first one?
Nah, I ain't really. That's why I say I ain't really the first. T9, I think he.
But like first different. That we knew.
Yeah. I think that's why I kind of threw up. It was like, it ain't really like scare me. It was just like, damn, it's happening. Like, it was like a shock. Mm-hmm. Like, okay, it's go time. Not like you can't play. Like, you gotta, but you just got, once it settled in, like, you gotta, when you see the bright side of it, like, fuck that. You're gonna be like, damn, I'm the first one. Or, I'm the first one. Like, it depends on how you looking at it. Like, is you down or up about it? Like, what's the point of coming this far to get nervous?
Yeah. All right. How do you know, I always think it's crazy when I be going through, maybe because I haven't experienced this type of money or this type of fame, but you always see people talking about they be depressed, they going crazy. What you keeping around you for you to stay grounded?
Man, them niggas probably be crazy before the rapping and all that. I'm not saying that's like a bad thing, but that's probably really what it is, because shit, it probably be the people around you change, but you just gotta be able to be strong minded, man. Fuck what they talking about. Yeah. They could make y'all could feel however y'all want to feel, but if you don't really, nobody really helped me get here, so I already had a mindset that whatever I do for anybody is by choice. I don't owe nobody nothing. So people around me changing, but the main thing I find is my kids. They're the only people I owe. So it's like, they ain't even old enough to tell me nothing yet, really. So once they grow up, and we had them conversations about if I need to change, if I need to do something, we'll talk then. But for right now, you grown motherfucker, man.
I'm pretty sure you getting all kind of advice. People trying to give you advice of what to do.
I'm so sick of people telling me to buy a house. Y'all go buy the motherfucker for me. Damn. Man, when I bought the chain, I swear to God.
What, so you go buy that bit for him?
I'm talking about that pissed people off for me to buy a chain. Y'all don't know, like, what the fuck? Okay. Y'all don't know that I bought this chain because I was living check to check. And actually, I fell off and had to pawn my chain just to pay the bills. So that shit kind of like fuck with me.
Yeah.
So I promised myself, fuck that. I'm going to go all out. Just to.
This is all for you.
Yeah, like this is for me. This is something that I was holding against myself. Like, damn, bro, you fell off that bad. You had to pawn some shit. Like, so I appreciate people like coming to me like, oh, investor. It sound good, but I ain't even got time for that right now. I don't even know where I want to live right now. Like, it's I'm 26. The average 26-year-old don't got no fucking house. Then we got an apartment. Like, so it's like, it's crazy.
It's gonna
like,
come. They just wanted to happen. Like, you need to go buy a house right now.
They feel like, and it's only because social media made it that way.
Yeah.
I could go take a picture in front of a house right now and say I bought it. I'd be lying like, how the fuck do you know I bought it? What the fuck?
IG, IG
like,
the devil, man.
It's just like, it is, you don't even know, the people that y'all see, they probably didn't even buy them houses. They never show you the inside. They stand in the driveway. They ain't even inside the motherfucker. Man, the world crazy, right? Social media got people thinking you have to own a business, you have to own a house, you gotta have fucking 40 acres and a mule, all this shit. Like, I'm telling you, it's like social media is the devil right now. It kind of started from Twitter because that's where the most opinions just. I wonder who, like, everybody not made to be a businessman. Like, some people don't have the tolerance to deal with people want to negotiate prices. Like, hell no, this is my price. This like, so it's like you gotta. If everybody got a business, who the fuck gonna buy the shit? If everybody selling bread, who gonna buy the bread? Like, some people got to be over here with the money to consume. So it's like, it's balanced. You can't just, I feel like people just need to let other adults live their life. Because in the streets right now in Tampa, I've been seeing a lot of people got money in Tampa right now. It's been so much discussion on what other people should do with their money. And it's like, before you go to sleep, what the hell that had to do with you? You went on a whole rant about some other people. Still didn't have, they ain't in the bed with you.
Ain't got nothing to do with you.
Ain't got shit to do with you. So it's just,
people just like having opinions. That's all.
People like acknowledgement. For a person to put that 100 sign up under their post, they feel like they the realest bitch or nigga in the world. So a fucking emoji. That's like, they want to. They want they want the praise on. So it's attention, attention and praise on social media. Like, living for approval and acknowledgement and shit. It's the ego. It helped their ego. If they get 10 motherfuckers, especially like some people that's like got a lot of followers. They might repost my shit. Damn, they felt like I was real. You ain't even living by the shit you said. You just said it.
Probably seen it somewhere else and just reposted it.
Exactly. They probably seen the shit on Facebook. Just be like, it's the worst part about social media is like, now I have to watch what I say. I used to be real outspoken. Man, I'm kind of scared. The bigger I get, they might pull some shit up from 2010 when I was reckless.
You ready for the critics?
I was reckless, boy. Listen, I said what I said. Back then, I was a different person. And I meant it back then.
You ready for the critics that come with the industry?
Man, they already come out. That's what, like, when the messages say, like, 99 plus, I don't even click them. It was a page that said, fuck BuckSosa. I said, damn it.
Made a whole page?
I swear to God. Fuck Buck. I got a... Once... I don't want to think I'm lying or nothing. I said like BuckSosa, bitch.
You probably don't need. I don't know. You probably do know it. They probably hating forever.
Man, that might be my goddamn cousin or some shit. Ain't no telling who. That's the worst part about this shit. Block the accounts. Hold up. Cause I block your ass in a minute. You talk that bullshit to me, you get blocked. On my mama. Damn, pop up. What that say right there? Block the account.
Yeah, BuckSosa a bitch. I just say BuckSosa a bitch.
BuckSosa a bitch.
Well, who had time to do that? God damn.
But them was all like working together. It was like 4 pages. That one too. Like all these right here. Like people got a lot of time and they just writing me crazy shit.
You gotta
like,
make an email.
You done made 8 accounts to
That
type
did
of
say
day was you
BuckSosa
having.
bitch.
The fuck I did to you? I would have gave you a little money if I knew you were gonna make 8 accounts. God damn.
Oh man. Hey, before we get out of here, man, I always ask 4 questions at the end. What's the best advice you done got?
The best advice I done got. The best advice I really got was from my daddy. He really told me, like, as far as with the music, he was like, you creeping up on 30, so you need to make it happen now, or start finding another career because your kids getting older. So that was like, that's my advice to other people too. So especially if you having kids, your life is their life until they're old enough to live their life. So whatever you're gonna do, you doing it for them. Yeah, you doing it for you, but it's definitely affect them. It directly affect them. So any wrong move, it's a wrong move for them too. For the time being, until they're old enough to not need you as a crutch. So be serious about whatever you're doing. If you gonna trap, you better trap for real and hurry up and get out and have a plan B on what you're gonna do with that money. If you're gonna be an athlete, you're supposed to be up 6 in the morning working out, getting your body right. If you're gonna be a teacher, you're supposed to know every curriculum, all that. If you're gonna be whatever you want to be, you got to take it serious. Like rapping, my advice: if you're gonna rap, be organic, be original. Young boy already in the game, little baby already in the game, Roddy Rich already in the game. They don't need no more of them.
Yeah.
They perfected already. Be yourself, so you can be the one that they trying to copy. Don't be the one doing the copying. So just take it serious.
What's the worst advice you done got?
Buy a house. Fuck y'all talking about? Man, leave me alone. Who finna cut the grass? All that shit. Leave me alone.
What's the biggest challenge you done faced?
The biggest challenge I done faced. Stage fright. When I first was rapping, I get so drunk, I forgot the words at 2 shows. I'm talking about I'm up there slumped on that hand. I need it straight. I'm nervous as a motherfucker. Make it a double. And I done drunk it again. I'm like, damn. Now they calling my name. Buck, it's time to perform. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. My heart just beating. I'm like, damn. What the fuck? How my song go? I'm asking my homeboy, hey, what the fuck? How that motherfucker go? He like, bitch, you for real? Boy, it's finna be a long night. Man, if you man, drink water. Before you perform, you'll always see me not drink water. Because I be nervous as a motherfucker.
You still nervous right now?
No, now, not as nervous, but it's still like, what if I do some goofy shit like fall off stage or some shit like that? I be thinking that like, damn it, just don't fuck up, cause it's gonna get everybody camera out. I ain't trying to be laughed at tomorrow. I don't like that shit.
What's the biggest lesson you done learned in life?
Biggest lesson I done learned is they gonna talk. I done did. When we took them people grocery shopping, people were saying negative stuff about it. People said, oh, you got family members that's starving. I said, who? I'm calling the family like, you straight?
Yeah.
No, because a motherfucker on Facebook talking about you
starving.
You straight? Nah, not you. Okay, let me call them. You straight? Nah, it ain't you either. So who the fuck are they talking about? Motherfuckers gonna talk regardless about whatever you do. I swear, whatever you do, they gonna talk. If it's the best shit in the world, they gonna find one little small thing about it. One, and they gonna make it like that's the biggest problem in the world. So do whatever you want, because regardless, they gonna say something. Just live for you. Fuck them.
Fuck 'em.
Fuck them.
EP 9/11 we dropped.
9/11, the influence is on the way.
We didn't touch on a lot. Anything else we missed? Anything you want to bring up?
Not really. I just appreciate everybody just really rocking with me, because the people that's fans of BuckSosa, they fuck with me. Like, they die-hard fans. Like, I take pictures of people every day.
Mm-hmm.
I used to think it was a joke, but it's like, nah. Niggas handing their girl the phone. Babe, take this picture. This nigga gotta go. Hurry up, take the picture. Yeah, I salute all y'all fucking with me.
Again, I appreciate you. You been fucking with me as soon as, like, I told you I had a podcast. You were like, man, that's what's up. You been fucking with me. I appreciate it.
You know, and this ain't gonna be the only podcast. It don't matter how big I get, I'm still come fuck with you.
I appreciate it.
I actually feel like you gonna move as I move too, so we're gonna be able to meet at the top. So it don't even matter.
Shit, I can't wait. CitySpeaksPodcast, Big Worm, BuckSosa.
Yes, sir.
Niggas that was raised in the river, couple real bird gang niggas. Shot up block, blizz on face gator, so I'm sliding like a G-ride. From the street, so I'm good on the east side. Got some niggas from the folk still yelling free thirst. Now my outlaw niggas, they gon' put you in a hearse.